Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar, and we are going to talk about this. I was going to just read Harley Quinn book 6, but no. It's Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn book 6. Ooh, variant cover. Now I thought this was supposed to come out next week, but here it is in my grubby little mitts this week. Who knows? Things are in shops, they get purchased. You know how it is. Now, this is a pretty effective wrap up of the series. The mini series, I guess I should say. Because why have an ongoing series when you can have a set of mini series with increasingly long names? How do I know it's the wrap up and the ending? It says the end right there. Wow. That's pretty final, isn't it? The end, not a end. The end. Now we open up here at the beginning of the book to Harley flashback and thinking back to when she broke up with the Joker and da-da-da-da-da. And we've seen like pieces of the scene, like when she went to tell Batman where Jason Todd was and things like that. We've seen some of that stuff before. Although suddenly I'm thinking to myself, wait a second. Was that in this series? Or was that in Batman The Adventures Continue? Or was it in both? How do we have two different books in different universes that covered the same events? Think about that for a second. Think about it. Sorry for the glare. There's nothing I can really do about it. But it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Her nose looks funny. But otherwise, like, it's a little too symmetrical with the lighting or something, like, right there and there. Like, that's, like, driving me crazy. One of these should be more shadowed than the other, I feel like. But, aside from that, I mean, it's expressive. I really like this panel here with, like, the quarter face, or I guess it's a little more than a quarter, 2/3 of a face or something, like, looks pretty cool. They naturally have a falling out because she's like, why are we torturing this guy to kill him with a crowbar, Mr. J? And the Joker's like, because I'm the Joker. Duh. Okay, maybe that's not the best summary of what was going on there, but it's accurate enough. So anyway, Batman gets her new costume, and she goes to do the one thing that needs to happen. She's going to the big party, the big motion picture awards show to stop the producer and Starlet. And the reporting is pretty typically vapid. Let me read you this reporter nonsense here. Like, this is like spot on, man. We just had like some award show the other day, and I have no idea which one it was, but I know people were very, very outraged at some stuff, and I don't know, man. I just see stuff on Twitter and I shake my head because it doesn't make any sense. But we are live outside the Gotham Film Academy for the 25th annual Gotham Film Festival. Woo! Now, as much as she's sneaking around and weirdly wearing like a cat collar that jingles, not really sure what's up with that. Oh yeah, do you remember what happened like last issue? Like, the bad guys blew up her house, killed one of the hyenas. Like, she's a little upset here, which is why Batman gave her the cool costume with like a telescoping hammer. Like, I'm game, I'm down. That's kind of cool. I like the outfit. It kind of reminds me a little bit too much of like the Spider-Gwen outfit, but I think that's mostly like the color coding. Whatevs, right? So she's sneaking in. She's like, quit the GTO. She's like, look, if you're not going to let me go there as part of the GTO, I quit. And she left. So she's sneaking in, and naturally, let me find the right panel. Right, I guess this is good. Naturally, all that sneaking around and stuff leads to a confrontation. So the Starlet crashes the award show. Oh, Simon Trent is there, the Grey Ghost. Nice touch. It's nice seeing him again. Twice in one miniseries. Yeah. But they get in here. See? Telescoping. Boom. And they have a confrontation. Poor kid. She's like, I'm going to kill everybody, or you can come with me and I'm not going to kill anybody. So he's like, okay, I'll go with you. Which just leads him down to the basement. for the big confrontation and fight sequence and tragedy and drama and misery and suffering. And all told, it was pretty satisfying how everything went down. Now she's busy like trying to impart her life lessons from, being Harley Quinn, sidekick to the Joker, to this poor guy. Like, look, you can't go with her. She's just going to use you. She can't be fixed. Yada, yada, yada. And Starlet's just like, I'm going to kill you, and throws a knife. And then I'm going to stop talking about what happens in the book because, ooh, what a cliffhanger to leave you on. All in all, I enjoyed the pacing of the book. I enjoyed the writing. The art sometimes felt a little flat feeling. I don't know how else to put it. But you can kind of see it sometimes in some of these pages. Like, the characters look more like they're paper cutouts sitting on top of a background as opposed to characters in the scene. When we first started out, I was making fun of it because there were too many lighting effects. And now I'm making fun of it because there's not enough lighting effects. So, you can't please me, right? But I had a great time reading this whole miniseries. Pretty good. It's not the first White Knight miniseries. That thing was pretty solid. But this was a lot of fun. This actually ends better. This ends better than White Knight does. Like, White Knight was going like this way, and then it took a turn. And then like Curse of the White Knight was going over here, and like one issue in, it took a turn, and then it took another turn. Like, this one was just kind of like, yo, we're going from here to here. And the whole thing is satisfying. We're not throwing a whole lot of curveballs at you. It's a straightforward story. The stuff in some of the previous issues where like Batman broke out of the prison, and then all the cops and stuff are like, look, man, you need to get back in there before we have to tell somebody that you broke out, because we like you and we don't want you to spend another 10 years in prison. So there's been a lot of fun little things like that. And I had a blast reading it. And there's a good chunk of the book we didn't even talk about, full of mystery and wonder. You should check it out. Like, this is definitely, it fits right in with the other White Knight universe stories. I don't know what to call those stories, but it fits right in with them. It looks good, it reads good. And the price, $4.99, which, given the way prices are going on comic books these days, ain't that bad, which is kind of a scary thing to say. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.